Hello, dear adventurers. Welcome back to our TaleTailers channel, The Quantum Guardians, Chronicles of the Multiverse. Episode-2, Parallel Paradox. Alex felt a surge of energy coursing through his body. He had just become a quantum guardian, a being of pure light that could travel across the multiverse. He sensed a danger looming over all realities, a dark force that wanted to destroy everything. He decided to use his powers to find and stop this enemy. He focused his mind and opened a portal to another universe. He stepped through it and found himself in a different version of his lab. He looked around and saw that everything was similar, but not identical to his original lab. The device he had built was still there, but it looked more advanced and sophisticated. The screen showed a different interference pattern, indicating that the quantum state of the photon was different. He wondered what had happened in this universe. He decided to look for his other self, hoping to find some answers. He walked out of the lab and saw that the campus was also different. The buildings were taller and sleeker, the people were more diverse and fashionable, the cars were faster and cleaner. He realized that he was in a more advanced and prosperous universe, where technology and society had progressed faster than in his own. He felt a pang of envy and curiosity. He wondered what his life was like in this universe. He decided to find out. He used his quantum senses to locate his other self. He followed his trail and reached a large mansion. He saw that it was his other self's home. He was amazed and shocked. He wondered how his other self had become so rich and successful. He decided to enter the mansion and meet his other self. He used his quantum powers to bypass the security system and open the door. He walked inside and saw a lavish interior. He saw expensive furniture, paintings, sculptures, gadgets, and trophies. He saw a large portrait of his other self on the wall, smiling confidently. He felt a mix of admiration and resentment. He wondered what his other self had done to achieve such fame and fortune. He decided to confront his other self and ask him some questions. He used his quantum senses to locate him. He followed his trail and reached a large bedroom. He opened the door and saw his other self lying on a king-sized bed, surrounded by beautiful women. He saw that he was wearing a silk robe, a gold chain, and a diamond ring. He felt a surge of anger and disgust. He wondered how his other self had become so arrogant and decadent. He decided to interrupt his other self's party and challenge him. He cleared his throat and spoke loudly. "Hello, Alex," he said. "I'm Alex, too." His other self looked up and saw him standing at the door. He was startled and confused. He recognized him as himself, but also as someone else. "Who are you?" he asked. "How did you get in here?" "I'm you from another universe," he said. "I came here to talk to you." "Talk to me about what?" he asked. "About the multiverse," he said. "About the quantum anomaly that you created." "What are you talking about?" he asked. "Don't play dumb with me," he said. "You know what I'm talking about. You built a device that could measure the quantum state of a photon, right?" "Yes, so what?" he asked. "So you created a quantum superposition, where the photon existed in two states at once," he said. "Yes, so what?" he asked. "So you created a quantum entanglement, where your state was linked to the state of the photon," he said. "Yes, so what?" he asked. "So you created a quantum multiverse, where your state was linked to the state of many photons," he said. "Yes, so what?" he asked. "So you became a quantum guardian, a protector of the multiverse," he said. "No, I didn't," he said. "Yes, you did," he said. "No, I didn't," he said. "Yes, you did," he said. They argued for a while until they realized that they were getting nowhere. They decided to stop arguing and start listening. They explained their situations to each other. They learned that they had both built the same device, but with different outcomes. They learned that in one universe, the device had malfunctioned and caused an explosion that killed everyone in the lab except for Alex. He had survived because he had become entangled with the photon. He had then used his quantum powers to escape from the authorities and start a new life as a billionaire playboy. They learned that in another universe, the device had worked perfectly and caused an enlightenment that awakened everyone in the lab except for Alex. He had remained unaffected because he had become entangled with the photon. He had then used his quantum powers to explore the multiverse and become a quantum guardian. They learned that there were many other universes where different things had happened to them and to the device. They learned that they were not the only ones who had become quantum guardians. There were others like them who had also been entangled with photons and had gained quantum powers. They learned that there was an enemy who was hunting them down and trying to destroy them and the multiverse. They did not know who or what it was, but they knew that it was dangerous and powerful. They learned that they had to work together to stop this enemy and save the multiverse. They agreed to join forces and form a team. They decided to call themselves the Quantum Guardians. They decided to find and recruit the other Quantum Guardians from other universes. They decided to start with the closest one, the one who was in the same lab as them, but in a different universe. They decided to open a portal and go there. They decided to do it now. To be continued. Hope you like Episode 2, Parallel Paradox video from our series, The Quantum Guardians, Chronicles of the Multiverse. Thank you all. We'll see you in upcoming videos. Hey there! I hope you've been enjoying the content on our YouTube channel. If you haven't already, please consider to click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell icon so you never miss an update. Your support means the world to me, and it helps the channel grow. Thanks for being a part of our community.